Beyond the light, I can see the dawn. I hold it with my hands and let the adventure begin. Holy afternoon, lonely wolf, I wish to be fulfilled, all dreams come true. Going through storms, this Fable, white rabbit, where are we gonna be tomorrow? Beyond the light I can see, and for us within my soul, there is a goal I look for. The land ahead of us is not as far as we thought. Golden spirit, let my adventure begin.
And we are in game.
Alright.
So, welcome everybody to another episode of Fable of the White Rabbits. Due to some outside circumstances, Josie will not be joining us as the lovely Sophia. They will not be joining us for the rest of the session, I think. And as well, the doll, aka Cameron, is not feeling too well, so they will not be joining us this session either. We're trying to get a hold of Sev, the aka Blue Wolf 777. But at the current moment, we only have 3 of our players. That being Gray, aka Nuka.
Here.
Kai, aka Tirsi,
What up?
and Melody, aka Lotus.
Howdy.
Since we have so few of the people with us at the current moment, we are just going to go through downtime actions, and hopefully by the end of the downtime actions, one of our other players, Blue, will hopefully show up. Alright. So, where we last left off, you guys have just killed the Scream Thief in the old mines, and gave its body its proper burial. You guys have been rewarded the gold that you were promised from Farmville Sam, or Samuel, and the requests of the guild have been coming in very slowly. Not a lot of work is currently available. You guys will have about 2 weeks worth of downtime for the next major quest would be available to you guys. In other news of the town, the day after you guys completed the fight against the Scream Thief, the town alchemist has finally returned from a long journey. She is resetting up shop still, so her shop is currently unavailable. However, you guys may be able to find her around town if you look. In other news of the current town, Sister Jiggles has taken a temporary leave of preaching for a bit, citing personal reasons. They are still in the town at the church, it's just their preaching has taken a small stop. Reports had also came in that the forest around the city has gotten a lot more dangerous since the Scream Thief had been dealt with. but everyone is not sure if that's related to the Scream Thief or related to something else that has happened. Edwin has been tasked to investigate what's going on. Marth is currently dealing with paperwork, and Lucille is just trying to keep the place from burning down.
Again.
So, everybody, what do you guys wish to do?
Honestly, I would probably be attempting to master my skills and do what I can to help out around town, as per usual.
Alright. Around town, most of the reconstruction of the town from the goblin attack has been done. But as you go around town, we will get back to you in just a moment, Gray, but we'll move on to Kai real quick. By the way, this is all during the time of the 2 weeks, so mostly major actions and then side actions. So, Kai, what would you like to be doing?
I would like to first, like, after all the quest is done, knock on everyone's doors or have a group meeting and let them know about my morph mark. And then go preach and assist Sister Jiggles, as I would be trying to do.
Right.
Generally, preach more about my stuff.
Alright, Sister Jiggles has taken a break from preaching. Would you like to have a chat with Sister Jiggles?
Yes.
Alright, in just one moment then. Finally, Mel, what would you like to do?
I would like to see if anyone would like to join me to go see if the blacksmith has a very strong metal. So a strong metal that won't corrode as easily. And so I can get my keys back on their chain, back around my neck. And also, after that, I'd be doing some general practice, going hardcore.
Alright, so the metal would cost you about 5 silver for a good keychain, and it will take about 3 days to form into the keychain.
Keychain, fuck. I don't have 5 silver, I have gold.
1 gold equals 10 silver.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pay him a gold, he'll give you back 5.
I can't get a necklace? Really sturdy one?
It could be a necklace. It's just the metal will still cost you the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna just spend a gold piece.
Alright. It will take him about 2 to 3 days to forge it.
Ouch. Knockers.
Alright. He will take that request and make you a necklace. Now, going with Nuka. As you are walking around town, as you and Jed are walking around town trying to be helpful. Yes, that is the current metrum we are using. 10 copper equals a silver, 10 silver equals a gold, and 10 gold equals a platinum. Or actually, no, 100 gold equals a platinum. But, Jet and Nuka, you guys are walking around town. Jet is having, is not kind of flying. He's been using a lot of his wings lately, so he's just walking on his paws. Just taking a moment to not use the wings.
Doesn't really need to at the moment, so just gonna be a puppers. Just a normal puppers.
You actually see Jet retract its wings into its body. You didn't
Okay.
know. You didn't know Jet could do that. There's a gross popping sound when it does happen, almost like bones and flesh are being like reformed. So Jet now just looks like a normal pupper. As you begin to walk around town, you're having more. You're just walking around town as you notice. Did I not put her? Yeah, I got her, but I don't have those. Sorry, stream. Let me just get my tokens ready. You see two people. Well, you would think they're people with what looks to be a pale gem in their heads. Their movements are very sluggish, not really responsive. One seems to be made of a silvery metal with long hair, with a black dress on, and the other one seems to have a goldish hue to their skin, wearing a white kind of like robe on, as they're both kind of just loading boxes, loading them onto a small cart. As the golden one drops a box, it shatters, and you can hear the breaking of glass. As a mixture of different color liquids of different bits of green, different bits of red. As they are just pouring all out of there.
You okay?
The what you believe should be a machine mark kind of just turns around to you as affirmative. This unit is not hurt.
Oh, but you seem to be having a bit of trouble.
Number two.
Box.
Number two. You seem to be malfunctioning. Again. Power source may be low again. Ineffectiveness only hurts the productivity of our master. Affirmative, number one. Power source critically low. Critically low. Critically low. Whoa. You just see him tilt backwards. Plump. As it sounds like pure metal hitting the ground, there's a bit of a dust storm. Like there's a bit of dust popping up, as coming quickly from outside. Oh, pardon me for just one moment, as she clearly just, as this lady kind of comes running out. Number 1 and 2, what just happened? Number 2, are you okay? Oh, and there's glass everywhere, and there's, oh my god, is that my potions? Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Yeah, yep, I cannot get those back now. Great, there goes 2 weeks of hard work. Number 1, what happened? Number 2's power source failed again. My power source is also at 15% power. Oh god. As a brown skin lady with 2 devilish horns and a pointy ear with multiple earwings come out. Her eyes violet, but also kind of slitted like a dragon. She's wearing mostly a worker's type outfit. As she just kind of looks at the mess and looks at the cart. Alright, number 1, can you load number 2 into the cart? I'll figure something out when we get back to the shop. Affirmative. Go ahead.
Hell, it's the spot. I can't find it on the actual thing. I can see it on the stream, but not on the... Where the hell am I supposed to be? Thank you. Thank you. Nico's like watching this entire mess. It's like, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, hello there. And what might your name be?
Nuka. And this is Jet. Points over to Doggo.
Oh, that's a sweet doggo.
Is there anything I can do to help? I mean, I can't exactly put the fluids back, but...
One moment. I appreciate it, but no, there's really nothing we can do here. Sorry, my string was re-echoing.
You're good.
My name is Zigria. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as
So
well.
you are the one-arm wolf mark I've heard about, going around fixing up the town while I was gone. I really appreciate it.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, a mess like that, why not help?
Unit 1, powering door. You said you were literally at 15%. God damn it.
Must have eaten the power quickly, I guess.
Slight issue. It's mostly... slight issue. Their internal systems take more power than I can provide. Constructs are never easy to work with.
Constructs?
Yeah, constructs.
I figured they were something more akin to normal machine mark.
Oh, no. They were never... They kind of just take the face off number 1 and kind of just shows the little bits of gear and all that. You can't really do that to a normal machine mark.
No.
As she reclaps the face. Do you mind helping me get the number 1 onto the cart? They're very, very heavy.
Sure. You take one end, I'll take the other end.
Alright, she goes over and grabs the arms of number 1. Or she grabs the feet of number 1, I guess.
I guess.
Alright, just on 3, just toss them in there. Ready? 1,
1,
2, 3. Roll a strength check.
Oh, you got strength check? Got it. Okay. Let me check my...
You do get advantage with her help.
Yay, gotta do strengthies.
I will say the DC is about 13. Okay, DC 13 strength check. Hey, you got it.
All right.
The number 1 is now like right on top of number 2. You got them into the cart. As you start pulling the cart, not start pulling, but the mechanical horse that is at the front of the cart that you did not notice until just now, kind of starts pulling the starts just pulling it, towards a direction towards the docks. I really need to figure out a better power source for these two.
Meantime, looks at the box. It still has the broken stuff. It's like, I can't really replace the fluids, but at least I could try and actually repair the.
I wouldn't try that. I wouldn't try that. Those fluids were made of all different sorts of potions. If you accidentally cut yourself, I don't know what would happen.
Oh,
You've already seemed to have lost an arm, so I'd rather you not lose lose your other arm either.
that's a whole. Yeah.
She kind of takes a stick and starts drawing into the ground. A circle, and then on the circle starts kind of just draws this pattern and claps her hands together and hits the circle. There is a noticeable electricity sound, and the fluids start to vaporize, as well as the glass starts to merge together, making a small glass statue of herself. The wood itself becomes the pedestal of the statue, as it kind of molds and changes into it. On the wood, there's engraving. For the great loss of today, we now give this statue to the most wonderful alchemist in the world. And it's clearly like just kind of a showboating type of statue. The detail of the statue is actually quite scary, but it is made with it almost looks like it was made by one of the best world's craftsmen around. As after that, the circle returns the dirt to normal as it disappears. Now I just have to find a way to get this back to my shop, so I can eventually turn it back into the glass bottles I just used to make it. Oh yeah, I'll put her token down again, but I'll make it the size of the statue. And I'll put a little blue dot on it. The horse... Cough, mending, cough. Yeah, well, mending wouldn't have fixed all of that. The bottles were completely shattered. And mending can fix minor bits of it.
You can fix, as long as you have all the pieces, it should be able to fix the entire bottles.
And for some reason, Nuka, do you have 43 HP? Hold on. Yeah, you do.
Yes.
That's your maximum because of our HP rule. Okay. Sorry, I just realized our wizard's fucking HP is loaded. So she's like, alright, now time for the other problem. Getting this back to my shop. Hey, Nuka, you wanna help?
Of course.
Alright, so...
What do you need?
Maybe a bit... Can you get some spare wood around this area and come back? We can make wheels. So we can make some wheels to put on the statue. And as Nuka goes around with Jet to collect some sticks, we are going to head over to the church. Tirsi, what form are you in right now?
I'm coming as my cat form.
Alright, place your token at the church. As you get close to the church, there is a bit of like a somber air to it, as the normal preaching that would happen today, there's just no one in the church. And sitting like at the very front of the pews, you clearly can see the saddened form of Sister Jiggles.
Sister Jiggles.
She kind of just quickly gets up and tries to put a smile on her face. Oh, hello there, Tiercy.
Didn't mean to disturb your rest.
It's fine. The rest of the injured finally got healed up enough to leave the church. And because, well, yeah. No one really showed up for the prayers today, so I just decided to sit down for a bit. You know, you quite scared me yesterday with that new form of yours. For a moment, I thought you were going to I thought you were just a rough and tumble bunny mark. To be
I would
honest,
never hurt you.
I know. I'm sorry. It just scared me to learn. You know? She shakes a little.
Sorry, go ahead.
Someone I used to know used to be a morph mark. They were not the kindest of people. She just shakes a little, like she's jiggling.
Like, to say shakes, is she like nervous shaking?
Yeah,
or like...
she is nervous shaking.
Okay. Do you mind if I come closer?
Oh, come as close as you wish.
Let's come there. It scares me as much as it scares you just to know that I'm like this, and that this is what I have to deal with. Not blaming you, just that is how most would see me.
She walked closer to you. Have your desires been met today? Or have they been met when they needed to be? She's just shaking as she quietly asks you that. And if it's not rude, what are your desires? She quivers as she does say that. Almost like there's a bit of tension in the question.
Well, yes, they've been met, and it's just a desire for financial gain and craving of sweet tooths.
She kind of takes a heavy breath of sigh. Ah, that's a relief. Those can be dealt with pretty easily.
Yes, keep busy.
I apologize. The last morph mark I knew, one of their desires was a pleasure of the flesh, we should say.
I got lucky then.
I did too. The guards were able to restrain him before he had lost himself to the desire. Although they did get hanged afterwards for the crimes he did. So it just scared me to learn that you were similar to that man. I
I can
apologize.
understand.
She gives you a hug.
Like abruptly,
Yeah.
I kind of like hold back, like my hands, like trying not to engage anything, and just kind of like pat her head, like trying to be very gentle.
You gently pat their head, and you feel a small warmth go through you, as now you do crave your desire items again. However, it's the same warmth you felt last time Lucille... last time with Lucille, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You can't put your finger on what this warmth is, though.
Can I say I like it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have anything to eat, Sister Jiggles?
She releases you. Oh, I have a pastry, I guess. A crampet I made. Are you in need of food?
Yes.
Just one
I
moment.
apologize.
It's okay. One moment. She goes over behind, over here towards a table and grabs a small plate. I do apologize. It's half eaten and a bit cold.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine, hopefully. If not, I'll just have to go back to the guild hall.
You start
I
having.
know Lucille will help me.
You start having a twitch as you take the pastry and eat it. It doesn't do anything for your desire items. Twitch. The
Okay.
item you desire is financial gain. Is there something wrong?
Like, out of character, I'm trying to figure out how to say this.
Take your time.
Okay.
Do you have any shiny gold?
Do you have any shiny period?
No, because
Or in a
Trixie
church?
wouldn't just steal money from the church. She values the church too much. So her thought is, or his thought is, sorry, thank you. Correcting on my own. His thought is I'm trying to say this nicely, but to hold a sermon and take half.
You have permission to use the church for that. Like, if you... And she's like, oh, of course, if it's... Yeah, you go right ahead. But I thought you came to... Kind of looks a little saddened because clearly she thought that you were here to hang out with her. If you wish, I can go spread the word about your sermon.
That would be lovely. Maybe we can hang out again another day.
Yeah.
I'm blind. I can't see. Drop my
I
glasses.
give her a hug
That,
before she leaves.
that warm feeling comes once again, and now you desire sweets as well.
Okay.
So you finish the crepe to get rid of that desire.
Alright.
Now, honey, you do know one thing. A sermon won't be enough to make your, for you to be able to make enough money to quench your desires.
Not much to Ralph. Fucking scorpion bitch. Talking to myself, muttering to myself. Wait, someone joined. Who joined?
Rose, please mute yourself.
Hello.
Mute yourself,
Did you
person.
get a Hulk blow?
I texted him.
Okay. Also, yeah.
Do you have his phone number, Retro, or no?
I called him, but remember, I don't have his dad's number.
Oh, true. I do that. I can do that.
So, as they will run
Come on,
around getting
Dad.
everybody ready for the sermon, you're in the first stages of the desire, so you won't suffer the negative effects until you reach second stage, but that will happen at the end of the day. So before the end of the day, you need to get 5 gold pieces. The sermon will, if you're lucky, get you enough for like 5 silver, if you take half.
And if I take full, it's a gold.
Mm-hmm. But if you take full, then the church makes nothing.
Yes.
And there is a small fee for hosting a sermon here at the church, which is normally half of the tithings.
Yes.
Now, you will make no money if you actually preach your god. That's the problem. So, most of the time you preach Michael. Because people in this area does believe in Michael. It's just Chrono is not a very popular god here. Mostly due to the fact that no one really cares. Not really that he's disliked, just no one cares. So a sermon will take about an hour, like, to not only get everybody here, but to also hold.
2 hours in total, right?
No, just 1 hour for the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So that will be your major action for the day, is to host a sermon, spreading the word of Michael. Alright. Lotus, what were you doing again?
Me?
Yeah, you wanted to go to the blacksmith, right?
Yep, go to the blacksmith and do some training. Hardcore training.
Well, the whole thing of the blacksmith is, you know, it's not really much of a conversation. Hey, I need this thing. Here's the money for it. He's like, okay, it'll take 2 days. So there's really not a conversation needed there.
Yeah.
However,
Oh boy.
back at the guild hall, you wanted to do some hardcore training. Who do you want to go train with?
Oh, I don't know.
Currently, Edwin is unavailable.
Uh-huh.
So that leaves Lucille and Marth.
And I don't think I can afford Marth's services.
No, his service is free. As long as you're a guild member.
Okay. Oh god, this should be interesting. So I'm gonna walk into the guild hall. Just walk in.
I'd put you out there for the training, don't worry.
Okay. Probably Marth.
Alright. After, notifying Marth and all that, he, is grabbing a... he was going to grab a practice spear, but decides to bring his own spear this time.
Lotus is standing outside doing some stretching and muttering to herself. Stupid. Fucking drunk. I should have never done that. Stupid. Seriously. What the fuck was I thinking? Should have never downed to that shit in the first place. Her back's towards Marth, by the way. She's not really... she didn't really hear him.
You understand that Lupus, Grizz, and Estelia are unavailable.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Estelia is doing some work for someone in the shadows. Grizz is hanged over. And Lupus is currently taking some time to think about his next move.
Pissed. Got all of them pissed at me. Chris is doing officers. I understand. And I missed Lupin. I pissed him off. I pissed off Lupus. I could try him. Sorry.
Marth gets into position. Lotus,
Sir, sorry.
pay attention while you're on the battlefield.
Yes, sir.
He does a small flourish with his spear, kind of just spinning it around in one hand, clearly not taking you seriously.
Lotus huffs, taking out her sword.
Roll initiative.
Here we go, guys. Ah, I think I got something in my foot.
Make sure to click on your token.
I did.
Marth takes a step back, kind of giving you the opportunity to react first. As he's like, alright, little one, come on, show me what you got. Putting his spear to you, he taunts you.
Alright, let's see. Gonna take out my sheet. Let's see what I can do today.
You do remember you still have one more key you could use.
I haven't made a contract with him yet.
No, you have not.
She sort of reaches inside of her bosom and pulls out the golden key. To be really stupid and selfish.
Marth looks at you with intrigue as he hasn't seen you use that key yet.
Aren't you gonna have to give me a moment? By the way, she looks at him, I'm being serious. If I go down fainting, catch me. I haven't used this yet. Open. Gate of the Golden Lion.
As a golden flash envelops the area, Mark covers his one good eye. As a lion spirit begins to appear as she looks around a bit, wearing what looks to be somewhat like a biker uniform. She doesn't seem to have any weapons on her. Her blonde, like platinum blonde hair flowing in the wind a bit. Now where the hell am I?
Hello there.
She kind of looks towards you, Lotus. Quite bold you are.
You could say that.
As she just kind of looks over towards Marth. She won't do anything on her turn. Just kind of looking at him. Marth's turn. Marth is going to cut into his shoulder a bit with his spear. One-handing his spear this time. Or two-handing his spear this time. And use the Rite of Flame. His spear, the blood on, like, the tip of the spear, covered in blood, starts to ignite in flames. As he just spins it around, flames start to engulf, and he quickly dashes towards the lion spirit, using his spear to try to strike her.
Oh, you're not smart, Marth.
And that's a crit. And he's going to choose...
This fucking lion's going to be the death of me.
to move 20 feet with that... No. He's going to choose to knock the lion prone by sweeping her legs. Ah! As she gets knocked to the ground. Alright, I guess I came here to play. I'll deal with you later, rabbit. Or white one. Her turn. She's gonna use half her movement to get up. As then, she's going to use her bonus action, sacrificing the lightning damage on her next attack, as lightning begins to coat around her.
Great!
So she gains a total of 21 temp HP. Then... let's see, they can only make one attack. And the attack they would make loses the lightning damage they would get. So they're going to simply take out their claws and swipe forward towards, like, swipe upward towards Marth.
Marth!
So that's only 4 damage. However, Marth did take 5 damage from his Crimson Right. Actually, no, I think he just rolls a d6, yeah. He rolls a d6 for his Crimson Right. So he's gonna basically take 5 damage. Marth kinda takes the hit, and he's gonna be like, in real battle, you cannot do stupid risk like this. Now, handle this. Handle this, Lotus. As the Lion Spirit can only make one attack after doing their Lightning Cloak. So, Mel, it is your turn.
Oh, fuck it, it's my turn. Wait, it's both against Marth, right?
Yeah, it's currently fighting against Marth. Oh, yeah, I will also take the Celestial Points that cost you. To summon
Yeah,
her.
that's probably all of them. Yeah, that's all of them.
She is a CR2 creature, so she takes 4 points.
Yep. And I'm not attacking her, but she'll attack me, right?
You don't know.
I'm trying to think. Fuck. Fuck. Lucky foot, no. Dark vision, no. I'm trying to find my sword. Where's my sword? That's in items.
It's above items and attacks.
Hinkle. I keep blind as a bat. I need to get my new glasses. Gonna dash right here.
You start moving towards the side.
Yep.
Okay. Trying the flank mark.
Yep. It started. Okay, right there.
As
Pick up my sword.
you do have disadvantage when attacking a target within 5 feet of you, so roll again.
I'm gonna have to take the lower roll. I think that's probably gonna be the lower roll. As I'm doing this, I'm talking to the lion. I want to make a contract with you. I'm tired of being weak.
You picked a hell of a time to fucking make a contract!
Fuck.
You gotta roll the weapon again. Okay.
That's
Marth
what I'm
just
doing.
simply parries your weapon. As the weapon nearly flies into her, she does kind of this weird Matrix back dodge. As the weapon flies right over her, clipping a bit of her hair.
Sweet.
As
I know
anything else, Mel?
I'm not a strong celestial user. And I know this is one hell of a time to make a contract. But I'm tired of strapping being weak.
It's Marth's turn. he is going to use his action to disengage and move backwards, and then bonus action to take a defensive stance using his tunnel fighter. Are the two lovebirds having a conversation, or are you gonna try to fight me? The lion spirit kind of roars in anger as it quickly moves towards Marth. Since they move more than 10 feet, this is basically going to be a jump attack. Like, they're going to try to pounce on Marth, and they're going to use their multi-attack with her 2 claws. Boop, boop. Now, but before these happen, Marth's thing triggers. Since Tunnel Fire triggers, since he took a defensive stance, he gets to make an opportunity attack when a creature moves within 5 feet of his reach, so he gets to use his Bloody Spear again. That does not hit. And the lion does... Let's see, they got a crit, so now crit success on her. She's going to choose to deal additional damage equal to her CR, which is 2. +7, +7, +3. With the crit, she does 30 damage to Marth, who just groans a little bit as she kind of just flickers his blood off her claws. She just kind of snarls back at Lotus. Right now, we have an opponent in front of us. Get your head out of your ass and try to beat him. Mel,
Lotus is
your
gonna
turn.
I cannot be close to him. Dash right here. Like, let me see.
You have to do one more to get within the 10 feet reach. Yeah, I like that. Marth will... Yeah, that does hit Marth. So go ahead and roll damage.
That's the wrong one I put over here. Damage. Damage, roll.
You also moved within his reach because he does have a 10-foot reach like you with his spear. So he does get an opportunity attack on you when you move there. That does miss as well. You have to roll damage. Do you not remember how to roll damage? In the chat, in the chat where you rolled the 14, you see the name of your weapon. You should be able to hover over it. It turns red. Click it.
Right.
All right.
Fine.
As you hit for 9, it's Marth's turn. He is going to... He is going to action attack the Lion Spirit. That hits. Lion Spirit's thing triggers. Since she got... Well, first the damage. Alright, so she will take a total of 12? No, 11. She will take 11, but then her Cloak of Lightning triggers. Since Marth hit the Lion Spirit while being within 5 feet of them, they're going to take a d4 plus 3 damage. Since they still would have temp HP. So... Marth takes 6 damage. Marth's second attack will be on the lion as well. That also hits. Since the lion will no longer have temp HP, her cloak doesn't trigger. And that goes into her actual HP by 1 point. Chaitanka recoils back a bit. Marth says that's a pretty neat trick, but kinda useless when someone figures it out, huh? She kinda curses a bit under her breath. How the fuck do you already know that? As she is simply going to attempt to grapple Marth. So this is going to be a strength check versus Marth, who gets to use dexterity or acrobatics. He's going to choose dexterity. They rolled exactly the same, but the attacker wins because they used an action. So Marth is now grappled. Mel, your turn.
I'm gonna run over. Does Marth still have his spear in his hand?
Yes.
Fuck, is he holding it tight?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, Meg, I was gonna try to snatch his spear.
You can try to disarm him.
I'm gonna try to disarm him.
You have to be within 5 feet to do it.
Right here.
Alright.
Go to
That's
here.
a
Go.
strength check versus Marth.
God help me. Strength.
He gets to use his athletics for this one. 8 versus 2. Yeah, no, he keeps his spear, and that was your action.
I know. I tried. You can.
Marth is going to take the disadvantage and try to attack the Golden Lion Spirit with his spear. 13. Barely hits. And I was going to do this twice. The 21, the 18 will hit, but since he didn't get a crit, that's why I rolled again. So the spirit will take 4 plus 3, 7 plus 8 equals 15. Spirit takes 15. Spirit is now looking bloodied. As now it's the spirit's turn, and they are just going to simply try to throw Marth into the wall over there.
There goes my pain.
And Marth gets to make a dex save against that. Marth fails and takes 1d6 extra damage for that. Takes 4 damage, but he still holds onto his spear. As the lion spirit simply gets ready to finish Marth off. That's the end of her turn. Mel, your turn.
Wait, finish him off as in kill him?
You don't know.
Fuck. Going to try to disarm him again. I'm going to use my I'm going to use my sword this time to wrap around it and
Alright. So you make a dexterity check and he makes a dex check. Or actually, he gets to still use athletics due to him trying to hold on to his weapon.
athletics.
He gets to use athletics. You can make a dex, because your weapons work dex-based than strength-based. Ooh, critical success! So you do get the weapon, but you also get to pick one from the critical success table for the ability score. You can treat yours as 5 higher, move up to 15 feet, and ally within 30 can move up to 10, within 45 can re-roll an ability check. Take one of the following as a free action, gain a second bonus action, or gain temp HP.
I'm going to take a bonus action.
Okay, so the bonus action, what do you want to do with it?
I'm going to look at the lioness, and I'm going to go, he's disarmed. Marth, do you yield? I'm saying this. Marth, yield! Hello?
He doesn't respond.
Fuck, he's knocked out. Stop!
Marth's turn. He gets up and kind of just looks at his hand a bit. Kind of realizes he doesn't have his spear. Kind of shrugs. Goes up to the lion spirit and punches the lion straight in the face.
Oh, great. I'm telling you.
The lion spirit just takes it. Kind of just looks him in the eye. Worth a shot. Although some of his blood does get on to the lion. Just put this on them now. The lion attempts to attack Marth as he will use his reaction. Let me just make sure, because, let's see. Let's see, so how does this work? Just making sure I didn't do this wrong.
I'll be right back as you're doing that math. Be back real quick. No.
Yeah, okay, so that's how that works.
I'm back.
So the lion spirit's going to make a wisdom save on their turn. They pass, and the lion spirit kind of realizes what Marth was going to try to do. Oh, you sneaky bastard! As the lion spirit will then kind of take their claws and then stop before striking Marth's neck. Marth simply smiles. Yeah, I know. As that's the end of initiative. As the lion spirit kind of groans a bit and gets put back into the celestial realm.
That was good training.
Marth simply goes up to you and kind of karate chops your forehead.
Oh,
He does it. He does it again. He does it again.
I'm gonna grab his hand.
No.
Stop!
He uses his other hand.
Can I kick sweep him? Bonk.
Why did you do that? That was so stupid.
I saw you. Yeah.
What if the spirit wasn't a spirit of law? What if they were not someone with morals? They could have easily killed you.
That's funny. You want your spear back?
He grabs it.
Here. She's cleaning off the blade as she's sitting on the ground. I know. I didn't know, but I had to learn. Still learning about all this. She puts the key back, where she pulled it out of. I have to keep learning. I can't disappoint.
He kind of just shakes his head. You're so lucky this was during training.
I know.
And the lion spirit knew that.
I know. Lotus sort of prepares herself to get hit again.
It doesn't happen. He just walks away. Your next job is to make a contract with that damn spirit.
Yes, sir.
Until then, there will be no training until then.
Yes, sir.
As he kind of just moves back and pops his back. Fucking hell, that thing hit hard.
That's the thing of a golden spear. He's gone. She sort of gets up.
You feel absolutely exhausted.
I'll go in, take a bath, take a very long nap, and then do as he says. Such a frackin' idiot.
Alright.
Nap time.
So, everyone else. So, Nuka. You get the wood, that they make wheels, and push the statue back. You now know the location of the alchemist shop.
Lion is
Is
pretty.
there any... Thank you. Is there anything you wish to ask? Ask the alchemist while you're there, or would you just like to end the day, basically?
Question is, how exactly did you make those? Looking over at the...
Trade secret.
Okay.
Maybe if you come back again another time, maybe I'll tell you, but I gotta remake all those potions.
Yeah, but I still learning how to do most of this stuff myself.
Hey, if you want to hang out and, you know, maybe pick up a thing or two, I wouldn't mind, as long as you help around.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, welcome aboard, apprentice. Heck, if you do a good enough job, maybe I'll actually pay you.
Yes, ma'am.
She hands you a list. Alright, go to the back and get these ingredients for me. I'll start making the bottles. As I assume that's what you'll be doing for the rest of the day. Kai. Kai?
Cut.
Yes.
Needs to be unresponsive.
So, you preach the glory of Michael and knowledge for a while.
Mm-hmm.
After preaching for a good hour or so, you make 5 silver. What do you want to do for the rest of the day? Because that was your major action.
Um. I guess see if Marth has anything I can do.
Here we go. That should be funny.
You head back to the guild hall looking for work, and you kind of just see Miss Haruku patching up Marth from what looks like he's gotten an extreme beating from something.
Lotus.
Marth, are you
Marth is
okay?
just cursing a bit. Fucking stupid ass kid doing a stupid thing and summoning that stupid fucking lion.
Letting you out, Lotus be sleeping.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just getting my wounds treated. Ow! Miss Haruku, be careful. Stop being such a baby.
Miss Haruko, would you like any of my help?
No, I got it, I got it. Are you okay, dear? You're twitching quite a bit.
Yeah, about that. Marth, is there any jobs I can do?
Currently we're dried up on work.
Shit.
If you need some quick cash, I'm pretty sure Lucille could use some help.
Alright, thank you, Marth.
You walk out of the room. As looks like Lucille is just going through a bit of paperwork on the front desk. Just kind of like getting like food orders and all that up together. She notices you. What's wrong?
Quick cash?
Desire,
Yes.
grab a uniform from the back.
Understood.
Unfortunately, we only have the maid's outfit. I'll pay
He giggles.
I'll pay you in advance, but you'll be working for me for the next 2 weeks to pay me back.
Yes, ma'am.
How much do you need?
$4.5 gold.
Alright. She gives you the 4.5, 4 gold and 5 silver. Your desire is no longer strong now because you fell shit. However, that's what the rest of your downtime is going to be spent on. Like your next 2 weeks of major downtime action is working for Lucille.
Okay.
But do add the 5 gold to your inventory.
Alright.
So for the rest of the 2 weeks, Nuka, you want to be an apprentice to your new friend, right?
Sure.
All right. You make about with this apprenticeship. Let me look at the rules real quick. Unskilled labor. We'll say this is for 2 weeks, 9 silver.
Okay.
You'll make 9 silver.
My thing.
Lotus, what do you want to do for 2 weeks?
I'm actually going to listen to Marth, and I'm going to make a contract.
The Golden Lion Spirit does not show up whenever you try to call it.
Yeah.
But until closer to the end of week 2, where they kind of just come out of frustration. Why the fuck do you keep calling me? Listen,
Because
we ain't that close yet.
ain't close, I understand. I'm determined, and I'm not going down. You can ask the rest of my spirits. They can tell you I'm stubborn as hell.
She kind of just like, listen, you don't want to make a contract with me. Trust
Give me reasons.
because of my condition.
What's your condition?
All right.
How am I supposed to know? You have yet to tell me anything.
All right. She kind of just puts her feet up on this table. Very simply.
You're gonna get yelled at, Ben. Sorry.
Man, you're quite rude interrupting me all the time. I have to say.
Sorry.
Very simply. Let's see. Well, you're not a pinnacle of, badassery, so we can't do that. And the other condition would be, or has already been met by my last owner to make me a golden key, which I already am. So that only leaves one more. And I hate to tell you, Rabbit, I don't think you swing that way.
Do you want her as her partner?
Isn't it illegal to have any? I can't. Out of character. I can't speak. Someone help me say the word.
Relations.
Relations are
Friends.
There ain't no law against it. And that's me saying as a GM as well. There's technically no law against it.
There's no law between spirits and their key holders dating?
You think we'd be dating? Nah, all honesty, yeah, probably. Maybe if you're really good.
Lotus blushes a bit.
Nah, very simply, you be my plaything.
What is this blushing? Oh my. She sits down.
She kind of just looks at her outfit. You think I wear this because it's combat, ready?
No, I thought you wear it because it makes you comfortable.
I wear it because I look sassy as fuck in it.
Yeah, you know what? Budget. They say you only live once.
Alright. My terms of the contract then.
Alright, then.
I am basically I'm the one calling the shots in our relationship.
Okay.
None of this marriage stuff fits me. So don't bother asking. Don't care if you have another partner or anything, but you gotta clear it through me first.
Okay.
Oh, and if we happen to run into my ex-boyfriend's key, we gotta kick his ass and kick the person who owns his key's ass.
Seems fair. I already have to get rid of someone. She's planning shit.
Oh
Super
yeah.
Jet.
Oh yeah. You also have to help me find my old drinking buddy's Grizzy's key.
Oh, Grizzy? She gets out. I love Grizzy. He was my first key.
Oh, you got Grizzy's key? Fuck yeah! I got a drinking buddy.
I can't summon him because you take up most of my energy to summon, which probably would have to go back upstairs and take another nap after this. But besides that, no, he's pretty drunk right now. Grizzy was one of my first keys. She places him back.
Alright, fair enough. What's your terms?
I want to become strong.
All
I want
right.
to protect the ones I love. I want to protect the ones I care about, and I want to become the most powerful celestial knight.
All right. I can offer you some weapon training for part of this deal.
I also want to learn more about the celestial realm.
I'll tell you what I'm allowed to.
Also, I have a question. You wouldn't know how to sense out celestial crystals, would you?
I mean, I have a few back at my place, I guess. Like, considering I'm the guardian of the celestial crystals.
I'm in debt. Okay. She puts her head on the table.
Why?
Well, it was not entirely my fault. In order to get your key, my friend paid for half of it. But also the other half of the payment was to find... Oh God, where is it? Notes.
Oh, you talking about that crystal I gave that shopkeeper?
Oh, you already gave them the crystals?
Okay, Mel, I would like to tell you, no, they did not pay. Your friend did not pay for that key. That was for Estelle's key. The lion key.
Okay.
The lion paid for the key by giving him a crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry about the crystal. That one was a small one. At best, it can make a platinum key. So, and also, big man upstairs gave me that crystal as a gift, so I can use that crystal for whatever the fuck I want.
Lotus, relax. Okay, I'm no longer in debt. Thank God.
Nope, you're still in debt with me, sugar.
Oh.
Because I'll take you up on that deal. Alright, every Monday you gotta take me out on a nice date.
I can try.
Or, every Monday we can have some fun. Up to you. She kinda...
Okay.
Alright, anything else for this contract?
She thinks. Nothing that I can think of at the moment. I'm still kind of new to this celestial contract stuff, so I'm trying my best. She gives a smile.
Alright. She kind of bites her thumb as it draws a bit of blood. Oh yeah. Custom for lion keys. Whenever you get a mate or a temporary partner, you share blood.
Ew.
It's not weird. She takes out her sickle and pricks her finger.
She sticks her thumb with yours, sealing the contract. Oh yeah. Name's Toga, by the way.
I'm Lotus.
That's a nice name. I'll let you keep it. What was that noise?
She was stuttering. She was like, what? Okay. Also, quick question before you close your gate. You don't mind being in between the bosoms, do you? It's not gonna lie, that's where I keep all my keys.
Like,
Wow, so forward already. Damn. At least buy
I'm not.
me a couple drinks first.
Ha ha ha, real funny.
I honestly don't give a shit where you store my key.
Okay. Because it's the safest place that I know.
All honesty, would do the same, all honesty.
Alright.
Anyway, she then unsummons herself.
Alright, time to go tell Mars, and then head up for a nap.
So, yeah. The rest of the 2 weeks kind of goes on uneventfully. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? About an hour. Alright, let me take a break to figure out what we're gonna do next, okay? Alright, we will be back in about 15 minutes.
alright.
Oh, a little bit of lag on my computer. Hello computer, or hello stream. Due to
Hi, computer. Hi, internet.
Okay.
So due to not having any players and not having anything set up, we are going to have to end the stream early, unfortunately. We appreciate you guys coming out and watching our stream. My computer is now the PDF. Maybe that will help. Using the PDF while also streaming. What's going on? Alright, so due to the lack of players and a lack of things planned that we could do with less players than what we have, we're gonna have to end the stream here, unfortunately. We will be back within the next week or two. We will see how Lotus' relationship develops.
Oh my god.
We will see how Sister Jiggles feels about Tiercy. And will Nuka finally find an arcane ally in this world? Find out next time on Fable of the White Rabbits. Thank you for watching.
Bye, guys. Sorry.
Later.
Bye.